Welcome here on 13 on Your Sidelines. And tonight marked the 118th meeting between Whitehall and Montague. Every year, these two towns, separated by just a bridge, play in the battle for the Bell. And it's one of the greatest rivalries we get to showcase here on the show. The Bell has been called Whitehall's home for the past 3 years, and the Wildcats, you know they would love to change that. Late third quarter, Vikings from the 35. Camden Thompson, he's going to Western Michigan, gets the snap, and he hands it off to Gavin Craner. 30-yard gain. Vikings up 35-7. Start of the fourth. On the 6th, Thompson takes it himself, plunges in for the touchdown, make it 42-7. Running clock now. Montague trying to get anything going, but the pass here picked by Cole Esserbaggers to ice the game. Whitehall, they would take this one in dominant fashion, 42-7. Forest Hills Eastern and Grand Rapids Christian faced off tonight in an OK White battle. Maddie Monroe joins us in the studio now with those highlights.
Jacob, these two teams played each other tonight for the first time since 2019. GR Christian would get off to a flying start. First drive, Eagles are in the red zone when Tony Phillips takes the handoff, cuts to his left, makes two men miss, and he's in for the touchdown to give his team the early 6-0 lead. But it was all Hawks from there. On the following drive, Max Farrick punches it, and after the two-point conversion, Eastern led 8-6. Then one of the craziest runs we have seen all season. Jordan Shabazz looks like he's going to be brought down near midfield, but somehow evades an entire group of Eagles defenders. Then manages to tiptoe down the sidelines, and he's gone so fast the camera can't even catch up. What a run! And it was 16-6 Forest Hills Eastern. The Hawks would strike again on their next drive with another touchdown run from Farrick. Eastern cruises to a huge 51-6 victory.
That was a crazy run. Don't know how he made it into the end zone. But nonetheless, Portland is 3-0 for the second consecutive season. Tonight they hit the road to take on Lakewood out in conference play. It was the 11th overall meeting between these Iona County foes. Under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, junior running back Nolan Zibitowski takes it from the 46, and he will not be denied. Stretches for the touchdown. That's going to get the student section hyped. They made the trip. They were ready to go. There was plenty to be excited about tonight. If you're a Raider fan, the offense was firing on all cylinders as Barrett Brennan punches it in from the goal line for the score, still with 3 to play. Fast forward, 6.5 to go in the second. Portland up 21-0, and we've gone 3 scores on the ground. Let's take it to the sky. Evan Gross in stride. That's a beauty of a toss from Dominic Navarro. 61-yard house call. And if you're throwing like that, you might as well do it again. This time, Chris Bately makes the contested catch with the spin for a little added flair, and the night kept getting worse for the Vikings as Mason McGregor bends the corner, puts a pin in this one with a 22-yard touchdown run. The Raiders dominate the Vikings tonight, 42-0. Now it's time for a look at some other scores and games from around the area. For that, we turn it back to Matt Guard in the control room, where he has some of our special guests.
Yeah, Jacob, we have Celeste from Hart and we have Sydney from Spring Lake. They're going to help me read some scores off the teleprompter. Let's start with Sydney. You guys had a game that was basically across the street from where we are right now.
West Catholic was 20 and we were 25.
That's a bummer, but you know, we talked about misery loves company. You guys both lost tonight, so it's a little camaraderie and laughing at ourselves. How about you, Celeste?
East Kentwood was 21 and then West Ottawa 7.
You guys are naturals. You did a great job. Elsewhere tonight, Holland Christian is 4-0 for the first time since 2009. They took it to Ottawa Hills 51-8. Fruitport's now 2-2 after they got a road dub against Muskegon Catholic Central 35-14. How about a rivalry game in the River Cities Alliance? Coopersville takes it to Sparta 42-21. Jacob, back to you.
The Broncos looking good so far this season, and after the break, we're going to let you know what to expect tomorrow night on 13 on Your Sidelines, College Edition.